Welcome back to Politics Nation. 21 Democratic state attorney generals are suing the Trump administration over their plans to gut the education department. The lawsuit was filed on Thursday, just days after the department fired 1,300 workers, nearly half its staff. Joining me now is Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell. AG Campbell, thank you for being with us. I want to dive right into the lawsuit that you and other AGs filed last week. What's the latest on the case, and what are you seeking?
Thank you for having me. We are still moving through the courts, and we are seeking the court to put an end to the plan of the administration, the president, his education secretary, to their attempt to dismantle the Department of Education, making it crystal clear the vital role that the Department of Education plays in our states, whether it's providing special education, transportation, after-school programming to our K-12 system, our colleges and universities, our Office of Civil Rights right here in Boston, getting that back online. So standing in the way of them seeking to essentially dismantle this critical organization and, of course, agency.
Now, Education Secretary Linda McMahon introduced herself to the DOE staff as their leader for what she calls the department's final mission. Can a presidential administration just cancel a department created by Congress?
No, they can't. And what we're seeing is a blatant disregard for the law, which is the conduct of this president and administration from the very beginning. And I've been reminding folks everywhere I go, not just here in Massachusetts, that the greatest weapon back against this unlawful administration and their actions is your attorney general. So I'm proud to have stepped up with over 20 other AGs across the country to protect the Department of Education, given, of course, all that it does for our students, our families, our educators, and making sure our kids have the education they deserve and are entitled to.
Now, for those who are unfamiliar with the work the Department of Education does, what could be the impact in Massachusetts, or nationwide for that matter, if the department is radically restructured or even eliminated?
The department gives billions of dollars to states all across the country. In Massachusetts, we receive over $2 billion. This is to provide services to our students with special needs, teacher salaries, everything that we would need to be able to run our K-12 systems, as well as our colleges and universities. You think about work study, Pell Grants, all of that would go away. And here you have an administration that says they care about children, but through their actions has made it crystal clear they do not. It will disrupt the educational services and delivery of those services to our kids overnight. And so we're in court pushing back and also ensuring that the department, including the Civil Rights Division of that department in Boston, comes back online because they're tasked with ensuring our kids have access to an education free of discrimination, which is equally important.
Now, earlier this week, you urged state lawmakers to provide your office with additional funding, stating that you need every penny, and I'm saying that in quotes, of your original budget that you proposed. The governor's proposed budget would have actually cut $1.4 million from the AG's office. Talk about the strain being placed on attorney generals across the country, especially as they work to defend the rights of their states against these initiatives from the Trump administration.
AGs across this country, and let me be crystal clear, it's Democratic AGs across this country, are stepping up every single day to ensure our folks have access to the public health services they deserve, NIH grants, the education they deserve, and doing everything we can to address affordability issues. We've already been doing that, especially in the consumer protection context. And if anything, I need more resources to continue to do that because we have to fill the void where this administration at the federal level is walking away. And on top of that, occasionally we're going to have to clearly get reactive with an administration that chooses not to follow the law. And we are on the front lines, like I said, the greatest weapon of any elected office to fight back against this president and his administration when they do take unlawful action. So we need resources to be able to do that and staff and talent to be able to sustain that work.
All right. Thank you to the Attorney General of Massachusetts, Andrea Campbell.